As many of you know, if you've been watching my videos, we have moved from another house to the new house. Makes sense, the old house, new house. Anyway, we had to be out of the old house, and I had a few cars left there. And we were going to use my trailer, my 33-foot enclosed trailer, to move the remaining items. The problem is the rest of the hoard is in there. So this is going to give everyone that follows my channel an idea of some of the things we're going to be working on over the foreseeable future. I just wanted to preface this video by explaining I know I have a problem. I'm working on it. I spent all day in the shop on Sunday trying to get things a little bit more organized. And I told my wife I felt like I did a lot, but as I walked through at the end of the day, I felt like nothing was accomplished. It's still out of control. We're working on it. Bear with me, then we'll start working on projects, and that's when the real fun starts. Let's see how bad this is. That is the Hoard. Look at that mess. Oh my goodness. There's not an inch to spare in there. Okay. Thanks, guys. There's an extra 2x4 right there. You can probably just drop that in it. What do you think that thing weighs? You know, this is the third time I've moved this thing. Yeah, first time. Yeah, third time I've moved it.
Okay, come down, and then we gotta do it again up here. You guys gotta do one at a time or something.
And get the other side. Hey.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. All this will eventually be organized, put away, found a spot. Oh, those are my old toys. It has been quite the day. I have spent the majority of the day in the shop. Feel like I did a lot, but when I look around, I'm like, what did I accomplish? We'll see. Let's do a little walk. Trailer behind me, that has my Bel Air in it. That'll be something I will show everyone soon. Let me go ahead and... All right, that's my truck. Let's go this way. All right, so randomness. Most of this are parts for the 57. Grinding cart, which hasn't put together. Now, I know it's a mess. I'm working on it. It was almost cleaned up, and then we had to empty. I had to go and get the rest of the cars from the other house, and it just filled everything up. So I'm in the process. So that's a welding table, bead roller, got my little piece of railroad tie, which wonderful anvil. You should use it. This is my stepson's car. This is rolling chassis for my truck. I'm going to get a shed for my bad boy mower and John Deere. This part's pretty cleaned up, actually. Here's my, that's my Corvette. Drove it down from Marshall. As you can see, loft is built, starting to get populated. All of these bins need to be gone through, sorted,
Most of them will end up in the loft. Some of them will have tools in them, like that one, for example. Let's look. Uh, Plumbing parts, right? And this one says just nuts and bolts. That's a 27-gallon bin with just nuts and bolts, right? Um, anyway, just lots. And then I have probably, I don't know, 40, 50, maybe more Tonka trucks, Buddy L's, a little bit of everything. Anyway, all these bins need to be gone through. A large amount of them have toys. And then what isn't toys is probably tools. Um, Over here, more of the same. Tools, toys, a lot of tools. Who has their own vintage from the 60s brake tooling machine? I have one that allows me to turn down my own brakes. Oh, for example, let me show you something. Like, if you look around, you see little gems in here. See that? Winnebago Tonka. Do you know how rare that is? It's fully intact. It's got all the pieces. It's on the bottom of that shelf. And so we'll just kind of zoom out. All right, a little mini anvil, just randomness. Um, we'll get through all this soon. It's on the list. It's on the list. Like this mower from the 50s, that mower will make its way up and sit next to these mowers. Now, if I didn't have to get rid of all the motors I had prior to moving in here, prior to moving into the other house, I would have had enough to line up this entire rail because I probably had 40 or 50 of them. But this is the new gym where I'm trying to not be quite as bad, but boy, is it hard. Sometimes I really want to get stuff, but it's just stuff. I need stuff. All right. Popcorn machine. As you can see, lots of stuff. Okay. I've been working on my 3D printing area. As you can see, it's getting there. Right? I have it's like a little mini office inside my shop. Uh, it's I'm not unhappy with it. So get pictures of the family up. The kids gave me that Lake City Bank. Don't know what Lake City Bank is, but they gave it to me like the first Father's Day after I adopted them, and it means a lot to me. So I put it in my office. This is back when Warner Brothers used to have a store. That's one of the Warner Brothers kind of lithograph type thing. Super cool. And then I have another one back here with the certificate of authenticity attached to the back. So that's that side. And then right here, I plan on putting a plasma table so I can cut my own parts. Because, if you have a 3D printer, you also need a plasma table. That's just the truth. And then this is where the bike's going to be. I've started to consolidate. You got the engine down there, a bunch of parts. That's the bike. It's getting there. There's the 2-over DNA Springer for it on the fab table, which just because I just set it there and didn't have any place better to put it. Every one of these bins are full of tools or nuts and bolts and just need to be gone through. Yes, I have a Ryobi issue, but Jen's given me the green light to get a new toolbox. I believe I'm going to get the Icon toolbox, the 72-inch one, the largest one they sell. That'll take up that whole wall. And I'm really looking forward to having a nice new toolbox. And that's kind of how, yeah. You look around, it's weirdness, right? So you got a tire, a tractor tire that I had a Farmall 50. I had a 46 Farmall A and a 57 Farmall Cubby. That from the Farmall A front tire. Cubby is a much smaller tire. And then these tires are for this bobber I'm building. Anyway, I'm getting through these things a little at a time. I thought I had made some really good progress today. And then I came out here later and I was like, oh my goodness, maybe I didn't make enough progress. Maybe spending all day out here wasn't enough. I need to, get a cot and spend more time out here at night. And, ooh, dark. It's getting dark out. And then, so what's after that? Well, once we finish this area, I'm just walking through the shop to shut the garage doors, get it all locked up for the night, and then we'll see what's next. But either way, really good progress today. I'm pretty happy with what we're getting done. Please ask me questions. Let me know if you want to know anything specific. Happy to answer them. And I appreciate you tuning in. We're getting there. Have a great day.